Yeah, hit it. No, I'm saying just frog it. I'm not doing that today.
It's not as if all of us don't keep chat open anyways.
Yeah.
At least one of us always has chat open. When
Okay, and we're streaming in the right place. All right then. Oh, never mind. Oh, okay. Chat accidentally turned on as I start streaming. What the frog?
Huh.
But I have to go through a 30-second ad in order to be able to actually see the stream.
Yeah, same.
All right, let's roll.
I'm watching a man eating paper.
As you guys know the rules, if anyone volunteers to do the recap for this session and this session alone, you get inspiration points to use at your discretion. Well, you get an inspiration die. So, will anyone want to do the recap for today?
I could.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if I remember all of it, but
I'll correct you on any mistakes you make or anything.
Okay. Did we start here? I don't remember we started here.
You started with, I believe, Oh,
we ran away from the fire.
Yes. Okay,
so...
I need to roll the intro. Hello and welcome back to Race Past the Sunrise DND, where today I am joined by Keldo as Misty, Pip as Serenity, and Eddie as Sibylle. In the last session,
so we were running away from fire. Godly fire? We don't actually know what's happening. Probably a claim for territory. We did a whole bunch of specific movement things, but then we went to a specific town that, Seren and Misty were very insistent we go to. And it was there. We went to a tavern and ordered the shittiest drink imaginable. And then after that, we met Dace. And then we, sat down with Dace and we're like, hey, pretty please, work with us. And he was like, no.
One of the royal knights who had been working with the Queen's party and who Seren had been secretly working with this entire time.
Oh yeah, that did happen. And I revealed it in the worst Seren way possible. But we sat down and we're like, pretty please work with us. And he said, no, I have my own plan. And then we said, pretty please work with us. And then he said, fine, okay, we can do this. But he casted a weird spell, with some scroll. And then after we left the tavern, he casted another spell with a scroll that made it so I don't think people could hear us. Don't actually know. I wasn't really...
Lele incited that and it was a lie, but I didn't incite that because I thought it was the truth.
Lele incited that both of the spell scrolls were the same. They were not. Yeah. We don't know that, though.
Misty asked if, oh, is this the same spell scroll as before? And they said, yes. And you lot believed him. That was not the truth, however, as Lele found out.
Also of note, we nearly got the sun piece stolen on the road.
Yeah, that's something that happened.
Oh yeah, by a shadow.
A shadow.
By a shadow.
One of Yul Yang's creations.
Oh. I also casted Speak with Death on accident.
Yeah, that's a thing.
Which,
you had a little talk with somebody from the past. With good old Kian. Kian made his first appearance in the campaign.
Scares me. Scares me. Scares me.
He's no longer just haunting the narrative.
Well, he didn't get to say too much, did he? He didn't have the time. But with that, the party has just left the bar. They're at, they're at Ryban. Sorry, Ryban. I pronounced that in Polish for some reason. It's because, fun fact, yes, it's based on the Polish word for fish. Being bilingual when you run out of names for places.
And then you run out of names for places again and you get shit like Pole down there.
my thought process is these places have been apart from each other for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Other than different dialects, I don't think they all even speak common.
That actually brings up a good... D&D currently active. Think about that later. Think about that later. Think about that later.
Alright. But with that, I'm going to have to deafen you, Sibylle, because you stepped away with Lele for a moment.
You had your moment, it's ours now.
It's that...
Making it with my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Real.
So, Dace puts the scrolls away into his bag and kind of watches them step away. And then turns to you, Misty. So then... Oh, sorry. So then, girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did this
Yeah.
happen?
Technically, when I kissed her while fighting Casperian to try and get Valley's attention because we needed to leave.
The face of terror. The utter disbelief, shrouded by then concern, and then by just the immeasurable confusion,
Yeah, that about...
is
Yeah,
impossible to hide.
That...
Before he
yeah.
laughs. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay, but really, how did it start?
Tell the truth. Just tell the truth.
Uh,
To be fair, the other option would be when
Yep.
Valley tried to kill Seren and also
by dropping me like
dropping
over 100 feet from the air.
several
What
hundred
you
feet.
thought was the most terrified you've ever seen somebody be has just been beaten by Dace's face going completely pale. You wonder if you're standing before a corpse or not for a moment. Has the soul simply left his body just now?
And then after we stopped that fall, I kissed her that time. So
So wait, the first one was true too?
yeah, both of them are
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
Both of them are 100% true.
Fernier's cool though,
You...
but that's
That's a
really
side
not
note. That's a side note.
cool. That's a side note.
Seren, you feel like Dace kind of grab you by the arm and like kind of look you over, like to make sure whether you actually have all your libs. And the moment Fernia gets mentioned, Dace is like, how many gods have you encountered?
Valley, Melodia,
Valley,
Casperian,
Melodia, Casperian.
Fernier.
We know that Beaumont changed things.
Baymont.
Baymont fight.
Oh, we went
Uh,
past.
Casperian.
You weren't there for that, but we went past Baymont and Casperian fighting on open ocean.
Cool. That might have been when I was.
That's so 5.
Okay, that's fine.
No,
5
we saw
technically?
that.
Oh, and
first.
Ellie.
Oh, and well,
Who the
I don't think that counts.
Who's
I don't think
Ellie?
that counts.
One of the sun pieces.
Gain sentience due to certain person who is no longer with us messing with magic. They probably shouldn't have. But I don't know.
Awful thing to hear coming back.
Aren't you supposed to be fucking deafened? I just remembered
I
that.
undeafened them.
Oh, okay.
That's about the right
Okay.
amount of time.
Oh, okay.
Constantine's
I didn't see the deafened
dead.
at all.
Sorry, then in character horrifying to hear coming up.
Yeah. Well, hi.
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 Yes. I'm beginning
Yeah.
to question how you're alive.
Which one? All of us, or just
I was
The-
gonna
the
fight
whole
unicorn.
group. I'm
And we
not.
killed an
I'm not
archway?
questioning how Seren is alive. She kind of isn't.
Oh yeah, 6 gods, 'cause reflections.
Reflections. Oh my. Of course, that one. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dace glances over to Lele, but doesn't say much. It's like, alright. We need to actually plan what we're doing. I got a place to stay. We can go to my room. It's late currently. We need to decide whether we'll be traveling more. Or, well, in what direction even? Where? If I'm to be joining you, I'd like to know anything else that there is in this lack of a plan. Sorry. Apologies, Seren. Half-baked plan. For all it's worth,
Well-
it's looking like a good pie.
Yeah, I was about to say, at least
Yeah,
it's still in the oven.
there's a lot of things we can't control. There is something we can't do, which is what the Queen wants to do and what Hazelden did, because the world's gonna end otherwise.
Okay, to my room, to my room. They's had literally dispelled the silencing thing, and you'll start talking again.
Yeah.
He brings
Oh
you.
well, that's what happens whenever you leave the 3 professional yappers.
He takes you to the tavern where you can see he has a room, really for just one person. He's like, apologies. My stay does end after tonight, so I didn't really prepare to stay.
Fair enough.
Make yourselves comfortable. I can get you rooms if we decide to stay longer. And he looks out the window. The faint glow and, of course, the smoke is visible in the distance. Of course, travel is a little difficult right now.
Does that technically count as meeting another god? I
I
don't
don't
think it
think
does.
so.
'Cause we...
I don't think
Okay.
so. No.
If seeing godly effects was akin to meeting a god, then Seren, we have seen them all.
I guess that
I
is
will
true.
say- I will say, technicality here. We didn't even really meet Casparian. We just fought him, and ran away. Ran away.
You
fought.
didn't even fight him.
Fighting retreat. Fighting retreat.
You didn't land a single blow. You did. Oh no, Casparian. Sorry, I thought they.
Casparian, yes.
Oh yeah.
No. Baymont, no.
Yeah,
Casparian, fighting retreat. We bloodied him,
Yeah.
which is insane.
You almost bloodied him.
That's still fucking insane. Well,
Dace pulls out a map and basically starts pointing out. You're being tracked actively. We have a few hours before, well, the map readings catch up to where we are. We have the choice of either keeping moving now or resting. Continued travel would be dangerous. And if we continue moving, we need to decide where to. Being constantly on the move is exhausting. We'll be worn out by the time they catch up.
I presume the thought process being that us being tracked is by Aster and Ileana.
Exactly.
Yikes.
I technically went ahead to capture you. And as it stands, I intend to continue that plan. Me and Seren. Well, actually, before I explain anything further, how good are you lot at acting?
The
Seren,
thing
I
that
would
I
I
don't.
I would suggest I act like I am knocked the hell out.
If you were to put it on a scale of negative 2, 8, I guess you could say it's a 7.
Dace stares.
If you wanted to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say it's a 7.
Okay, that's not bad.
Is your deception a 7?
No, my performance is 7.
Is it would it be deception or performance?
It would be
I mean,
performance.
if you want to know how good I'm at lying, that's different. Okay, there's
This is
there's
acting, for
acting
your
and then there's
acting.
lying.
This is acting about asking about your acting, your performance.
If I were to put it on a scale of 1 to 10, it'd be a 2.
My lying is a 3,
Mine would be a negative.
My lying's
but
a
I'm
negative
really good at
2.
acting.
My lying is a negative 2.
Mhm.
Look. Here's the thing. We want to obtain the Sun Piece from Queen Amareth, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Kind of have
And that's
to.
the next goal?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Then getting you into the castle isn't going to be easy. You're considered enemies. That's simple as that. However, what I promised was that I would go ahead and with Seren, capture you, obtain the Sun Piece, and turn you in.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I could easily sneak you the key so you can break out of prison. How is your stealth?
On a scale of 1 to 10. 1.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
I know.
3 with
I'm a little
I-
This looks
clacky
so little
sometimes.
devastated. Alright, so we're
I can-
definitely not sneaking in through the side.
I mean, we
can
could try.
always, you know,
We are
use
not
the magic.
putting my job on the line. It could still come in
That's-
handy.
That's fair.
I mean, I do have
I mean, my magic always. I
I have a
can
magic
make
a little thingy.
sneakier. But
I will say also if you're disarming us, then but
Dace pulls out a map of what you're seeing now to be the castle. And he goes,
why do you just have this on hand?
need to be prepared.
where's that?
You are. Never mind. Never
Seren
mind.
gave you and Seren gave me the warning. Of course, there was a possibility in my mind that your intention was not to work with Her Highness anymore. I came prepared for that.
Yeah,
It's-
it's probably
yeah.
best.
Gonna trust my gut. Never mind.
You're welcome to insight. Or you can just choose to trust him.
I'm not inciting.
I know.
Oh,
Fine.
insight.
Just know.
I'll insight.
Okay.
24.
Not me.
Misty,
Mm-hmm.
he's telling the truth.
Okay.
You think?
I don't know. Oh, okay.
But you're quite
Well-
certain he's telling the truth.
Trust the guy. Well,
Sibylle, you trust him too.
Mm.
see, that could be he rolled really, really, really well on a persuasion roll.
It could be, but
It could be. And that's what I'm going to choose to believe it is. That's what I'm
Okay.
going to choose to believe it is. I'm going to trust Seren. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to trust Seren, and through Seren, I'm going to trust Dace. and pray. Don't know who to because Misty hates all the gods currently, but I'm gonna pray.
Fernier's kind of cool.
Right. I'm making up the plan as I speak, so excuse me if it lacks certain detailing. I follow through on my promise. We arrest you. Everything goes according to as if I was still working with Amarith. And as if Seren was. We'll apprehend you, take the sun piece. Here's where things diverge. As I go to present the sun piece to Her Highness, Seren will split off to let you out of prison. With her high command, she should be able to clear out the guards easily enough. At least from the prison area itself. The rest, please tell me you have some form of invisibility.
Lele would have that.
I think Lele does, right? Yes, Lele does.
Dace points to the hole where
We don't, I don't think. I don't have magic, but Lele does.
Well, high enough level, you can cast that on multiple people.
Yeah. To be fair, Lele auto casts it at the highest level she can, so that's
And Seren doesn't need to be invisible.
yeah.
My best assumption of where the sun piece is being held is, well, you've seen the secret room. By the dining hall. It's a
likely gonna be
space
really well
where
guarded,
gods cannot
right?
enter. So it's not the smartest, as I imagine the sun piece being even within there would destabilize it. But it's a place where gods cannot enter. Not without being forced through.
Would be the
Okay.
safest to hide it.
And it would also be the safest place. Huh. It would be a good place to go into to take it, because it'd be destabilized. So
As it stands, Amarith took you in there, so you know your way there. There will be a security system. Without me there, as I'll be busy making sure that Amarith is nowhere near. Seren's not an advisor. She doesn't have clear access to the room. The security system will be in place. Make sure that no statues see you.
For
boy.
a castle, wouldn't there be stuff for magic usage in the walls, most likely? How would we evade any sensors like that?
Well, to be fair, those might be destabilized if they're old magic.
All you need to worry about is the guards in most of the castle. The only magics that survived from back then were the ones made to create that room. As that room uses no godly magics, only magics created by man.
And how do we get out from there?
The door.
Where will we meet up after that?
I'll get the map. I'll find you.
I feel like there are some things that you probably need to know that have happened. Because if you think the gods were bad, then... So we've been messing with the Feywilds. more than just that one time, perhaps.
I feel like now's a good time for me to step out of the room.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Oh,
now's
you're
a good
welcome
time for me to
to.
step out of the room.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Let me
Are
know.
you
Let me
listening
come
in,
in
or
and
are
see
you
you.
leaving?
Let me know when I can come back.
You're taking a stroll?
Taking a stroll.
Alright,
Hey,
bye-bye.
Misty, can you buy me some incense before you leave, please? Or when you leave?
Any particular kind or just
Just 25 gold's worth at least. Ideally
okay.
50 gold's worth, but
Misty will go do that.
Have fun!
have fun.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh.
Now that I think
You
about it,
know
I feel
what?
like I should also walk away, but now I'm scared and I'm stuck here.
No, you're stuck here.
You're like, oh yeah,
This involves
that's the
your home,
Feywilds, and I
too.
went, wait a minute.
This involves your home, too.
I know it does. It involves it on several different levels and several different points in my life. In fact, actually, it's the
Both your
entirety of it, if
homes.
you would.
This
your
is your
homes, yeah.
everything.
So, the northern villages. We should probably start there.
You actually
Mhm.
see a spark of care in his eyes.
Was it Village A, Froggy? It was Village A, right?
Village.
Because they were all in Village C, and then Village B is the destroyed one.
Okay, Village B was the one that got destroyed. Village A is the one that got taken into the Feywilds. Village C is the only one you saved.
Okay.
And well, you know, whatever's up with Village B.
So awesome.
Village B should be fine.
It should be fine. Hopefully.
It's not gonna be fine.
Doesn't have a protection
So-
spell on it, that's for certain.
Village A may or may not be in the collection of an archfey. Who we can't mess with. Village C has the same protection spell that
Hazelden.
well, similar Hazelden does. At least a similar one. So that one's safe. Village B.
It's similar, but not
godly
nearly as
intervention.
strong because, like, come on.
Yeah. It's fine, I think. At least for now.
Hopefully.
Seren, I need you to roll.
Uh-huh. Mhm. 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 What's my fucking Sorry, I have too many tabs open.
You can roll. You can roll to me. Like, yeah, you can roll to yourself so I can see that.
If I roll to myself, will you see it? Or do I have to roll it to the DM?
Roll it to the DM.
Okay. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Continue.
And we also figured out in our misadventures in the Feywilds that it is incredibly tied to our world, and I'm pretty sure if it fully finishes dying out, our world may die too.
That's not like
Do
a
you want a
hypothetical,
reminder
that's just
of
straight
how
up
it
what it
actually
is.
works? Well, I can give a reminder of what it exactly is.
Mm-hmm.
The Feywilds, by definition, is where the Fey are. the Fae, as they flee the Feywilds, which is a dead realm, the Feywilds is dead.
Hmm.
So the Fae flee the Feywilds, but the Feywilds is where the Fae is. So as they flee, the Feywild simply expands into our realm and then takes more and more from it. There are certain areas that are no longer possible to enter without slipping into the Feywilds because they've been taken in. It's like a black hole, essentially.
Hmm.
I see. Day sighs. Look, it's been a running theory. None of the parties that we sent to explore certain areas have ever come back. There's a reason that Amarith had given up on the North. Our goal has been to simply isolate it. You know this, Seren.
It's just gonna keep spreading. Because every single time the Fae flee, it goes with them. Until there's nothing left except the few places that are under the effect of a sun piece. And then what do we do?
And that's why you've been suggesting otherwise.
Yeah.
What do you intend to do to save the Feywilds? Do you think that bringing the pieces to Solaris will fix it?
I think that if anybody could fix it, it would be Solaris, and it's kind of the best bet we have at the very least.
Well, I already said I'm on your side. All the more reason to be.
Yeah. I just wanted to be transparent with you.
But let's see, how is that one doing?
We're safe.
But how
It's
is
crowded.
it doing? I see.
Well, how is it doing?
It's got the protection over it from the sun piece.
They did almost have
the one
several
face
children
circle.
disappear, but I mean, it's fine.
The one phase circle has the protection stopping it from being accessible, that's it. The village itself isn't magically protected.
Okay.
They don't have a face circle that's active in it anymore.
It's
So-
better than nothing.
They're doing a little bit better than it could be.
Doing a lot better than they could be.
I don't know how much longer B is going to be with one that's under it now.
Isn't that where you're from?
Yep. Majority of people who were in A have moved westward. Everybody was already out of B by that point, aside from maybe a handful, so I can't imagine that they're still there. They may have gone over to C.
All the more reason for myself to keep the position. I've
Yeah,
been doing
Crack is getting
everything.
bigger, I think.
I'll try and push while we have the visit to Novulun. I'll try to push Amarith to send people again.
You might want to train them
I know.
properly this time. Don't thank the Fae. Don't say shit. That was
I haven't.
a nightmare.
I know the Fae rules. I know the games. Believe me, when the sun came up, we had to deal a lot with We almost had a very unpleasant encounter. It's imperative that I keep my position. As it stands, it's the most power that I hold.
Yeah.
And with that being said, it's understood between us that I will be, once we do this, I will be holding on to the sun piece you have. Once we get to the plan, of course. It can't work otherwise.
Yeah. This was the sentient one. I need you to be careful to it and don't mistreat it, I guess.
I'm not one to mistreat a god. I value my skin.
Value your afterlife too.
So, why don't you tell me a bit about Ellie? And we're gonna kind of step away here. Because I'm just gonna assume that you retell the story. I'm gonna jump away to Misty for a little moment. Before we kind of come back together for the evening. You guys think about whether you want to stick around then. Whether you even like Dace's plan.
I think we're running out of options.
You have other options. You can even run over to Hazelden. You don't have to immediately go back to Noviloon. Though you are woefully under-allied. But yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, undeafening you. The smell of ash in the distance hits your nose as you approach. Well, as you go outside. It's far enough away, and the lands so close to the river seem safe enough. At least in the place where the river splits over here. It's the land's far wetter. It seems safe enough as it is. For now. You're just hoping your lungs don't suffer too much from the smoke inhalation as the wind blows it over. It's probably not the best idea to stay outside so much. And you've been traveling pretty close to fire for quite a while. Now that you finally have the space to rest, you're realizing that you're probably gonna have a bit of a nasty cough for a bit after this.
Yeah. Probably.
Traveling with Valley would have probably been so much easier. She wouldn't have let any of that approach you. You'd probably have flown over all this as a matter of fact. How are you feeling about that?
Hurt.
There's nothing to it. Nothing to do about it, really. The only way you could really ever get her back right now is come crawling back.
And give up even more.
What exactly do you have left? Which is a reminder.
My heart.
There's the one thing you have left still, isn't it?
For now.
But that does remind you. It's about time to contact someone as per usual.
Yep.
Do you?
Yep. I'll contact her and then I'll go and buy the incense.
Alright then. This time,
I will
as you do your report, if there's anything that you wish to avoid, you must tell me. Because there's no point in just having you recap everything.
Yeah. There's nothing that comes to mind. The only thing being, and I don't even know if I necessarily have to tell this, the undecided plan. What we might do. But I don't. If I have to say it, then I will.
It's something that you might have to will save to stop yourself from saying.
I will say it. I will just say it then, I think.
It's not exactly a secret.
Yeah. Not anymore.
And as you say it, Lady Oak responds, "Really? But what about your godhood, Mr. Arya?"
I don't know.
What's changed your mind so much?
I feel like you'd laugh, but
Well, I do enjoy a little bit of comedy every now and again. I do quite enjoy your jokes.
thank you. The main reason for the change, I guess, would be, well, love and realization.
Why? You can have love as a god. Some of the world's greatest and most tragic romantic stories have come from the gods.
Tragic, indeed.
Well, not just tragic. Not just tragic? Well, actually, I'm not so sure. Yeah, those did end pretty badly.
I look in a mirror and I see another Kieran. And I see another Kieran. And look where that got the world the first time.
None of this was Kieran's fault. As a matter of fact, he tried to save it. Well, he at least tried to save the Feywilds. Though initially he'd been trying to bring the sun back. He worked quite closely with the Sunset Council.
And now he's the god of death and the god of the moon.
Well, he already was the
Imprisoned.
god of the he already was the god of death. Don't you think that his circumstances don't entirely match your own? You're not facing an endless night right now. And as long as you're careful about it, then you're not going to have to. You're not going to have to hide from the gods. You're certainly not going to have to hide from the gods if you rule them.
True.
Though, of course, that's not my place to say. You can do whatever you wish. I'm simply a little confused.
As am I. I don't. The last time that we spoke, I told you I don't know what I want anymore, and that's still true. I don't entirely agree with the plan. I don't entirely disagree with it either.
Well, think of it this way. Who was the god that let this all happen first?
True enough.
Either way, the
I-
Feywilds are a realm far away from any of that. The gods cannot enter here. So as long as the Feywilds are no longer dead, I'll be quite happy about it. Or even if they die. As long as there's a place to put my collection.
I don't know what it means to you, but even if I don't end up with the pieces, I will encourage I guess a favorable result at the very least with the Feywild, if not encourage them to leave your collection be.
I greatly appreciate that, Mystaria. Time and time again, you prove to me that you are far more useful to me, well, and not just useful, far more pleasant to me as Mystaria rather than as Acorn. Time and time again, you prove to me that we might very well become friends.
I hope so.
Well, if you no longer plan to be a god, it would be nice to have a future plan. I would still implore you to pursue it, though, as a piece of friendly advice.
I may.
As a matter of fact, if we are friends, rather than collection and collection piece, I'd even be willing to help. Which I know wasn't a part of the deal, but, well, what are friends for?
We'll see where it goes. As said, we don't really know the plan, but I would like to continue at the very least watching and figuring out things here.
Well, regardless, as I do actually have a task for you.
Oh?
It's of utmost importance. So apparently, the rumor of me trading multiple villages for a single name has somehow spread. And I won't lie to you, Mysteria, it's not been the best thing for my reputation.
Fair.
And soon, well, not really a friend, but a dear party host in the Feywilds, Chamomile and her two sisters, they're having a birthday. But Chamomile's the one hosting, so really, she's the one that matters most. And I need a gift.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I could simply give something from my collection, but the thing is I don't like her enough to give anything good from my collection. But also, if I were to simply pick up something poor, oh, they would know it, and, well, it'll be known everywhere in the Feywilds that I have lost my touch. After all, I'm the one who prepares the best things. And the thing is that those three, they gossip. Oh, they gossip more than any other Fae.
Mm-hmm.
So, I was thinking, how about you help me prepare the gift? I will give you 5 days in your time. And, I mean, you travel quite a lot. You could find something from me, a gorgeous piece of jewelry. And, well, if you don't come across anything, that necklace the Eladrin in your group has would be quite perfect. You know which one.
Yes. I'll see what we can find.
Of course. Well, I greatly appreciate this. If you wish, I could bring you to the party once it happens.
Maybe.
But I would very much greatly appreciate it if you could come through on this.
I will certainly try.
It certainly must be at least as special as that Eladrin's necklace.
Alright.
Well, and if you get that, well, you...
2 birds, 1 stone.
Exactly. Honestly, if you figure that out, I could consider it a favor, rather than a task. If you do well.
Maybe. I will endeavor to do my best.
You are wonderful as Mystaria. And on that, you are left with silence.
The level of gut drop, the level of stomach dropping that happened at the word 5 days. I'm like, oh, fuck. And then it doubled. Fucking necklace.
Good
Aw.
luck.
Yeah, it's a good thing we're going to a place that has hopefully a bunch of fucking artifacts. I hope.
Good luck. Have fun. You did not think that giving your name would go easily for you.
No.
Right,
Lily's about to not be a warlock anymore.
enjoy. Don't worry, I'm ready for whatever you do. So don't.
Oh, great.
So So play with
Okay.
what you think your character would do. Don't worry about the player side of things. I've got the player side of things.
Okay. I think we're going to go for
Alright, get that
as a
instance ready?
yeah, I'm gonna go get that instance as a precursor warning. To you, almighty, fun DM. I will probably try and go for something else.
Of course.
If it doesn't reach the time limit, she's going after the necklace.
As the task intends.
I figured that. I figured that one out. Oh no. Oh boy.
I mean, the task intends, like, the initial challenge is to get something better.
Yeah. See, the immediate thought process was, oh, I could give, like, one of the rings, or, no, as special as, fuck, that's not, that's...
I mean, you could always settle for a ring. But you'll be settling.
Yeah. I'm talking about, like, one of the rings that,
Yeah, I know. One of
the
but
bear-
you
yeah.
can always settle for that. That's also an option.
The problem being that's nowhere near as special as a ring that puts you in contact with a fucking god,
Yeah.
or a necklace.
Right? You can always try to settle. You can always fail the task.
I'd like to not, but we'll find out.
Yeah, well, have fun with that. Enjoy!
Yeah, and then I'll go back to the thing after I buy the incense.
Okay. So then. It's dark outside by the time that you return. And as you come in, you see Seren finish recounting the events of up north.
Awesome.
The
They smiles at you
wonderful
warmly.
part.
That took you a bit. I should have given you directions for the store. That's my bad.
Yeah, got a little lost in both direction and thought.
I mean, there's a lot to think about, so. Do you have the incense I asked you for?
Imagine
Yes.
she'd forgotten to get it. That would have been
That
so
would've been
funny.
so funny. Okay.
No, I have it. I bought
Yeah.
50 golds worth.
Okay.
So 2.
Royalty,
Rude.
am I right? Dace laughs to Seren.
Yeah.
You're about to be spoiled.
I mean, I think after everything I deserve it.
Well, you heard her.
What?
Well, you heard her, princess. Your princess wants to be spoiled.
Misty
Should I
is
leave?
bright fucking red.
Dace laughs like, no, if you leave, I'll be the third wheel.
You already are! You're not even just the third, you're the fifth.
Well, the more wheels, the better, if you ask me in this case.
I feel like the more wheels, the less the cart works. Here you go.
Well, I mean, well, actually, no. Wait.
Instance.
I think you do drop.
You can see Dace is barely holding back his laughter. Alright
You're
then.
Starlight.
Aww!
My jaw dropped.
Alright, final decision time.
mm,
Are we staying the night or are we moving? If we're staying the night, you're going to have to be ready to act tomorrow.
well, I think the sooner we get this done, the better.
Alright. Right. Well, my bigger question is, are we going with my plan?
I don't see another one.
I think we have to, unless you could convince the Queen against doing what Hazelden has done. But
How good do you think I am at convincing people?
You're.
What depends?
kinda
Have you ever
good,
tried to
but,
convince a
like,
stubborn monarch to do something that they thought was entirely in the best interest of everybody and everything, including themselves? Speaking as one, we're stupid.
Dace leans back. I've had to deal with Amarith for years now. Believe me, I know.
I don't think you can convince her, but maybe, I don't know.
Well, we're not talking
You can-
about what we don't think I can do. We're talking about what we
Yeah.
think we can do.
Are you going to give the piece over? You're just gonna hold on to it, right?
The plan is, as I get my audience with her, I'm going to stall. And then, well, he grabs his bag to pull out a bunch of scrolls. He has 3 left. Well, I have these for a reason. And Expeditious Retreat is one of them.
Nice.
It's my last resort. If I can get Amarith to trust that I'll bring the Sun Piece into the room myself, then I can even maintain my position without anything being an issue. All I'm going to need is the Sun Piece to show.
Okay. I think if push comes to shove and you think your cover might be getting close to being blown, as a last resort, you could always try and convince Esther and Ileana to leave with us. But
It would be a fragile alliance at best. Asta's
Yeah.
completely loyal to her highness no matter what. If you wanted to actually trick Asta, you need to trick him to think that he's working with the Queen. Convincing him against the Queen would take a while. Persuasion doesn't work on just persuading people to your side. It
Yeah.
works towards making them think that you've been swayed to theirs.
Are you intending on staying with them after everything?
The plan is that Seren and I will afterwards return to Eliana and Asta if things go swimmingly, and set out and split up between the Feywilds, where they think the Sun Piece is, and the Gods' Realms. They're stealth missions, both of them. We don't require huge groups. And with you out of the picture, and the gods in the picture, it's not going to make much of a difference whether there's 4 of us or 2. One way or another, the Feywilds may be dangerous, but hopefully the Wall Winds know their rules well enough, and the gods can't reach them there, so. Send those 2 on a wild goose chase, and us 2 get to join the rest of you scot-free.
assuming everything goes to plan, we'll, I guess, be heading towards Hazelden next.
After that, yes. Alright then. I'll get all of you rooms. Unless we want a sleepover in my room.
I mean,
I've had enough men in my
slept
life. I'm
worse.
good.
So
They
I-
kind of turns around. It's like, no, wait, I wasn't implying anything. Do you think
Okay.
that I was because I wasn't?
Okay.
I wouldn't. No, I would not be
I-
so disrespectful as
not-
to. I
no.
she knows.
no,
she
not
knows.
like that.
She knows. She knows.
Not like that.
She knows. She knows.
I meant in general.
For the first time in a while, you see this man lose composure, and for the first time in a while, you know for a fact he's actually being genuine. Because you can't fake that much face redness.
She knows. She's like the only one of us four that knows.
I think there's like a pause as she's like watching this and goes, "No, you did mean it like that, didn't you?"
Stop it.
You
Stop
I
it.
wouldn't. I swear, I would not.
Stop
I would
it.
not. I mean, me and
Stop.
Seren would
Stop.
not. We are like best
Stop.
friends. We are.
Stop. Hold up. Stop messing with him.
Sounds like Seren's not even my type, so.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa!
I mean, that's not to say there's anything wrong with you. It's just
And this is your best friend?
Absolutely nothing wrong.
This?
No,
If you
wait,
can't call
Seren,
your
Seren,
besties
you're
hot, are you
No,
really
wait, Seren.
besties?
No, wait, Seren, you're beautiful. It's
Wait
you're
a
gorgeous.
minute.
You're genuinely like one of the most beautiful people I've seen.
It's
just-
okay. I told you before that you looked like a girl, so
Because you do.
Look, I'm not going to go into this right now.
You make a wonderful girl. Anyways,
You make a great girl.
we'll grab this. We'll grab Seren. Do we? What do we want to do?
How many hands do we
room-
have?
I think we can just get 2 more rooms. Those 2 can share one, and we can share
Wait.
one.
Can count.
Sure.
8. 8 hands.
What? What are you
What are you
Don't worry
doing?
about it.
What?
Nothing. Carry on.
Okay. Do you want?
Are
a
you
room for
trying
you and
to-
Lele?
No.
Okay. No?
What? Do you want a room for you and Lele?
Oh yes,
Lele-
yes. Sorry, I was.
Okay.
Let's just
Cool.
ignore me.
We'll get a room.
Well, before you do head off, they kind of reminds you like, I'm going to need a piece. Unless you have something
I'll
you want
give
to
it
do.
to you
Okay.
tomorrow.
All right. Before
If
dawn.
nothing else, if they somehow manage to show up early, say we have no idea that you're here.
You're going to have to let us beat you up then.
If it comes to that, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm very good at getting the snot beat out of me. Anyways,
I've been kicked by a horse before.
I've been bitten by a
When?
unicorn.
It could be fine.
so-
It could be fine.
What? Never mind. I've heard of that one. I heard that one. I heard
You
that
did hear
story.
about that
That's
one.
yes, I did.
When you say that, Dace like kind of gives you like a look of just empathy. It's just like, where was the kick?
Where was the kick?
Hold on. I'm making it up in my brain. I was just trying to think of some way that would make sense for her to have been beat up in some capacity.
Shoulder.
You know what? Sure, I've dislocated my shoulder before.
Feels like
for
alright.
me.
Ooh.
I'm surprised I'm alive.
Seren's
I'm
description,
surprised you're alive.
Seren's description of you was very apt. Regardless,
Wait,
Good
what does
night.
that mean?
Good
Yeah,
night.
no.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
good night.
Sarah, what did you say about me?
I don't actually.
I think you've
remember.
already
I
been
said
pulled
no.
away.
Yeah.
yeah.
Why? Before, before we end up getting pulled into rooms, by the way, Seren's gonna look at Sibylle and be like, "You're the one explaining to your daughter what polyamory is, not me."
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't
Okay.
know if you
Anyway.
know the word for that, considering you canonically didn't know what it was a bit ago.
Me?
No, Sibylle? I don't think Sibylle knows the word
Lily's gonna
polyamory.
Lily. But no, that was it. I thought that was explained. Like
I
that
thought
was
there was a
stated-
conversation
Was it?
about it.
Yeah, there was a conversation
There was,
with
I
with
I do think
her
polyamory
daughter.
has been explained.
Fair.
Dude.
I remember that
Your
we
youngest
talked
wasn't.
about... Oh yeah, true. You're right. You're right. My bad. Yeah, I remember having like an earlier conversation with the husband of, is that a thing?
I don't know. Sibylle's been hanging around Lily enough. Lily probably knows all about that.
Oh yeah, Hazelden definitely has
Yeah.
polyamory.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're still like Fae related. Like, come on.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you saying polyamory is Fae?
Okay, look me in the eyes and tell me that Fae aren't polyamorous.
Oh no, they are. But are you saying that polyamory originates from the Fae?
No,
that
that is making
No.
waffles out of pancakes.
I love waffles. Oh, so you hate pancakes?
So you hate pancakes? So we piss on the poor.
Anyways, rooms. How much rooms, or does it matter?
It does not matter. I think it's in this campaign. I think we've just decided that like money's not an item; it's item accessibility. That's the problem.
That's fair. That's fair.
Like, I'm sorry, we literally have like Lily and then a literal princess who dug into the treasury. I
Yeah.
don't know where you'd go to not have enough money for something.
Fair.
Yeah.
Especially normally accessible stuff. It'd be like, oh, you're trying to buy an artifact kind of level shit that it's like you don't have the money for that.
Where the fuck are you gonna
But-
buy an artifact?
Exactly.
in this
Yeah.
world?
Exactly. Exactly.
Like,
Anyways,
Froggy, you know what I want to do tonight.
yeah, I do. Are you doing it with the others or are you doing it alone?
I'm doing it in the bed in Misty and Seren's room. Whether or not Misty's there is up to Keldo.
Whoa. Whoa.
Wow.
Misty doesn't have anywhere else to be, so, and would rather be hanging out with you. So, again,
Damn, you're gonna exclude Sibylle? That how it is?
Where's my girlfriend?
I think your girlfriend was tired and went to sleep. I mean, you know, could establish like, well, to be fair, she doesn't sleep. You know what? I think your girlfriend just went out for a bit of a stroll.
I don't like how you said that.
You could
Can we
be
be
there
making
then if you
pillow
want.
forts?
I think it would make sense for a girlfriend to go out on a stroll.
You can be there. I'm not trying to hide this. I'm just.
Up to you then.
you could be. You could.
We
We
could be
separate
sit-
initially, and then she comes back and goes, "She left me." She went on a walk, and I don't want to be alone.
Well, you finally get a bit of privacy after a lot of talking to Dace.
Yeah. I'm.
In a few hours, you're gonna have to give him the sun piece.
Yeah, speaking of the sub piece, I'm pulling it out of my bag. And I'm taking 25
Crazy.
gold worth of the incense. And I'm gonna set up a spell, and I'm gonna cast divination.
Okay. So read out the spell.
I was wondering what that was going to be
please.
for.
This spell puts you in contact with a god or a god's servants. You ask one question about a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply, which may be a short phrase or cryptic rhyme. The spell doesn't account for circumstances that might change the answer, such as the casting of other spells.
Alright then. Now, understand that from how this, what you are contacting is a minor god that existed wholly in its own realm.
Yes, I'm aware. This is
And I
a
will
question
answer based on what
specifically.
this god will know.
This is a question specifically to Ellie. So,
Alright then. If that's the case, then go on ahead.
how do I phrase this? If we were to,
Well, let's do the little bit of the ritual first, right?
Mhm.
As you set up the ritual and place the sun piece there for the contact, it seems to glow that warm, radiant energy. The one that you recognize, only for it to then be almost consumed by a very familiar to you Seren. Well, basically death magic. Basically consumed by necromancy.
Are we sure this is a good idea to hand Dace?
It feels unstable for a moment. I'm gonna roll. High or low?
High.
The room grows hot,
Oh shit.
and a few items lift from their spots only to land back as the spell stabilizes. The instability came from the sun piece, not from you.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be clear.
Mm-hmm.
But you feel connected to a consciousness.
Would I recognize it as Ellie's or no?
Recognize Ellie.
Okay, that's good.
I'll let you talk to them for a bit before you even want to ask a question. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can decide your question. Like, you don't have to be too concerned. I'm not gonna take how are you and end it there.
Okay. I think this is working. Ellie,
It's working.
hi.
Hi. That's all you have to say?
Well,
You all hear it. If you want to allow it, then well, up to you. But if you want to allow it, they can all hear
Sure.
it. Okay.
I'm sorry for everything, but
I was saving them. I was keeping them from going there.
if it
I was keeping them
they
from
wanted
vanishing.
to go, if
Nobody
If
really
we
wants to go.
we didn't do it, somebody else was going to.
Oh.
And
You must feel so absolved of your guilt.
you really think that I feel absolved of my guilt? I don't, actually. The closest thing I'll ever get to death was in your realm. The closest thing I'll ever get to a happy ending is in your world. And I had to sacrifice that
Had
to save the rest of the world.
to. What? Would have all eventually come to me. We could have worked together. Could have brought them to me. I feel it now. Oh, this world's doomed, isn't it? That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it in all your minds. Could have escaped to my realm. Could have brought them
Until
to
it-
my realm.
What about those that didn't want to be there? They would have not been able to.
Who wouldn't want to have everything they ever desired?
Looks at Sibylle. I can think of at least one.
Well, you were confusing. And you can almost feel a gaze you cannot see turn to you, Sibylle.
Mm.
You wanted so badly for that place to be terrible to you. Did you really not want that place? Or did you simply not want to admit that it was the best place this world will ever see?
I think when it were properly my time, I wouldn't be opposed to the idea.
But it's gone now.
But-
Now there's nothing but the unknown. Nothing to catch you before you fall into the unknown. And nothing to tear you from this world.
Ellie, I have a question, and that's why I brought you here.
Oh, well, ask away. I am always at your service, aren't I?
I'm sorry about that.
No, that's all I ever did. That's all I ever do. Oh, I rule so graciously and create the perfect world for everybody.
If we gave you the power of at least half of the sun pieces, what would you do with it?
There's a stunned silence. You feel it because you too feel that emotion. I would shape a perfect world. I would shape a world for the beings that inhabit it. Focus the power on the beings that inhabit it. And leave everything else behind. With that much power, everyone can have everything they ever wanted. I mean, with just this much power, I was able to create all that. Imagine if I had my original power. I'd make a world where nightmares no longer exist. Where sorrow no longer has a place. Where fear is but a memory. And eventually not even that. Because why hold on to painful memories?
I want to give a look to Seren. That's so incredibly unsure.
Mm-hmm.
Misty's just shaking her head.
We will be sure to keep that in mind for the future. Thank you, Ellie. Sorry again.
I hate you.
Fair enough.
As you probably should.
After that I hate you, the light fades.
Yeah, so not
Seren.
them.
Seren is going to hold the sun piece close.
Eddie, I need a
A
wisdom
perfect
save,
world
by
would be
the way.
perfect. But that's scary.
Oh god.
I'd rather cope with having depression sometimes.
A better place.
You need to do a save there, Sibylle.
Yeah.
Because the sun piece is right there.
Well, more so, the
What's
sun
this?
piece literally connected to your mind for a moment.
What's the
Yeah.
save again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Quiz save. I almost clicked on the wrong thing. I don't know if this counts as a spell or other magical effect.
We can count it as a magical effect.
Advantage.
Useful.
And
Okay. I'll just deafen them briefly.
She's doing something, by the way.
During that conversation, as you felt, it was when Ellie addressed you that the connection between you strengthened. That's right, there's a connection between you. That's meant to be a piece of you. You get reminded again of your destiny. There's something more to it. There's a warmth. A comfort.
Coming
As it-
home.
Ellie being exactly. Ellie flew a bit too close to the sun, being in your mind, just to speak with you, with no machine to hold them back. I am going to need you to basically, well, you feel the urge to grab for it, and it's very overwhelming. With a save, you did not save against that.
Oh, shit. Am I rolling a...
Do whatever you want.
Okay.
After the spell is done, Seren's going to cradle the sun piece close. And just sort of hold it.
That's warm, but still something about it feels wrong. But that wrongness is familiar to you, Seren.
Seren,
Yeah.
will you trust me for a moment? A shared one.
Shared moment.
And she slowly, like, holds out her hand, palm facing down, to rest over. But she doesn't touch it.
There is one way to make sure you don't, if you are willing. Just in case.
I did a nod and you could not see it. I just realized.
Good job.
Of note,
Um,
Misty has prepped a spell.
You can fail this if you want. You can roll the save. Seren is going to look at you and go, do not cast the ritual. And I'm going to cast Gaius. which
Cast what? I mean, I'm gonna probably just let it fail anyways.
it
But
is,
what?
Yes.
yes. It is a charmed condition.
I did too.
Yes.
This is pretty gay ass moment though.
I mean, actually, no. I will fight it, but I probably will
Well
do it with
charmed, the
disadvantage
creature-
anyways.
Well charmed, the creature takes 5d10 psychic damage if they act in a manner that directly counters the command. And this will last for
Awesome.
30 days. And you can
Awesome.
take that once each day. You can take the damage. But once you fail the spell, you are stuck with it for 30 days.
Oh, cool.
Well.
I guess I will roll against it to see.
I mean, it's a
We
magical
We
effect.
already know what's going on. We already know what's in the brain. Okay, I'm gonna roll it. What do I roll?
It is a wisdom saving throw. DC 17.
I'll roll it flat. I would have advantage, but I'm gonna say fuck that for now. Okay, I fail it.
Okay.
6.
So if you go to try and cast the Ritual Diffuse with the Sun Piece in the next 30 days, in campaign, you will take 5d10 psychic damage every single time, once a day.
Every time I try to do it, or just every day from that
but-
point onward?
Every time that
If you try and you take the damage only once per day, but if you try and do it, you will take the damage. So you can try and do it, tank the damage, and then try again, and you won't have to take the damage again.
it's
Oh.
just every day that you try, at least once a day, you take 5d10.
Hmm. Okay.
Alright.
Well, I failed it, so
Do what you were gonna do.
I want to rest because you're holding it, and she's not going to try and take it from your hand. But she rests her hand kind of like if it's cradled on top of yours, like you're cupping it, it's on top of it, or she's resting her hand over yours, whatever way you're holding it.
Seren's just kind of like holding it like you would like a teddy bear, basically. In the simplest terms.
Baby cradle.
Yeah.
It feels warm. It feels familiar. It feels nice. But you don't feel like compelled in any way to crush it like you did before. You just feel that warmth. You want to hold it. That was really all it was.
I do think she takes a very shaky exhale of a breath and lets go. All good.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Misty will drop the spell that she's gonna cast. It was command.
Fuck, man. What do you? I'm already gonna get blasted the second if I try. Are you gonna blast me times 2?
Well, command would have just been drop.
Oh.
Drop it. If it
For some reason, I thought you were just gonna start
or
smacking
stop.
me.
No, command is.
I didn't realize it was
use-
command. I
yeah,
thought you were just gonna start
yeah.
smacking me until I let
No,
go of it.
No, it was a non-violent solution. Yes, I know it's a
Barbarian
miracle. It's a
moment.
non-violent solution though.
Barbarian moments, Eli.
I didn't have very much faith in you, I'll be quite honest.
That's fair. That's fair when pointed at Misty. That's very fair. Completely valid.
I trust you to keep me like alive. But in this case, I feel like your debate was whether or not you keep me alive or you kill me, and I feel like killing me was the route you were about to go down, and I was just gonna accept
No.
it.
No, it was command. It was command. It was trying to be non-violent with the solution. Misty
And
is capable of
gestures
nonviolence.
to the
I
piece.
made
Was like,
it
I mean, we
so
already know that
clear.
like if something happens, I'm not going anywhere in particular.
I made it so clear as before. I cannot force you, like, as a DM ruling, I cannot force you to do the ritual.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
that will
I
always
do think when
be
she
your
rests-
personal player choice.
I do think when she rests her hand over it, she does like do the little thumb brush over it, the way you would to a dog whose head your hand is resting upon.
And
But
this thing just like said how much like it hates you all.
Which is hilarious.
You're just petting the sun piece.
Yeah. Well,
All this trouble over a little trinket.
little trinket.
Butchering the quote from Lord of the Rings. Anyways.
Sibylle, you do feel something a bit wrong with yourself, but you don't know what.
What does that mean?
You'll find out.
This is still kills me.
Anyway,
Awesome.
I'll.
it
I
it
guess.
started when Ellie reached out to you specifically. It's not left, even though you put your hand over it. It should have left, but it didn't.
Mhm.
Unless either of you have any objections, I can probably bring the Sun Piece to Dace now.
Tell me to be careful with it, please.
It's gonna juggle
I'll
it.
let him know what's up.
Okay.
It's gonna dunk it.
Are you sure this is a good idea?
It's the closest thing we've got. Unless we can somehow create an illusionary sun piece or a replica of it.
That would fool Amarith and Liliana.
Who are both very high level spellcasters.
Liliana is
The
actually
only
lower
thing-
level than Seren.
Huh.
Is she?
Yeah, the party's mixed level.
Um. It's the closest thing we've got to get that sun piece. And we already have Valley against us. The last thing we need is to turn an ally against us.
I hope you know I'm trusting him because you do.
Same.
He is a good liar, and
Which is
may not-
exactly why I'm trusting him because you do.
Yeah. If
I hope to God any of them
I know
that you know him well enough that this does work out.
I know that he would not do anything that would seriously harm you guys because you are my friends. I trust my life with him. That means anything.
A bit.
It means a lot, but it's
We have to place our
Still-
trust somewhere. We need allies.
it's better than doing it with Melodia.
Yeah.
Melodia #1 hater.
I am going to bring the Sun Piece to Dace then.
So, yeah, Dace takes it and hides it somewhere. And basically gives you the warning that you're going to have an abrupt wake up. And to basically, you know, an extra warning to Misty of, are you sure you want to be knocked out?
Play it by ear.
I
Whatever he thinks is
Have
whatever he
enough
thinks is
time.
best.
I
And,
can prepare feign. No, I'm not going to prepare feign death. They'd know that.
whatever.
They would
I
know
don't-
that.
Whatever.
I don't think we want to risk another Keldo
No.
character getting buried.
Oh,
Please God no. Please God no. Not the sky themed one too. Please. Just probably already levels of claustrophobic. Of note, it just kind of is like a play it by ear. If you think I'm doing a terrible fucking job at acting, knock me the fuck out. That's just kind of the play it by ear thing. This is the.
Just don't speak. just try not to speak. really.
I can be angry. I can be righteous indignation. I can't say that word. Indignation at maybe Seren, just because like. Pretend to be really angry at Seren. This is the thought
Oh
process.
wow, I
I
can't
guess.
believe you would deceive us this whole time. I thought we were friends. I thought we had something.
Real.
I thought
Real.
we had
We had a
something.
bonding moment.
We fake the polyamorous relationship. And then it becomes real.
Dace absolutely stops you there of like, okay, let's not overplay things. We don't need a whole backstory.
I thought you loved me.
This isn't
Oh,
going
yeah,
to
dude,
be a
Lele
romance
isn't even
novel.
here. I know that
It could be one day.
I thought you liked
she
those.
probably is, but it's really funny to imagine that we're just discussing this and Lele just isn't here. So she's gonna
The
come back and be
liar.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Of note,
Yeah.
when we separate to our rooms and stuff, I would like to talk to Pip privately.
Okay. So wait, when?
Or whenever we all like disperse to our rooms to go to sleep.
Okay, then that would be now.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to establish for the record that when giving the Sun Piece over, I do mention that Ellie is incredibly unstable magic-wise.
He notes it. Well, all right, let's do this. You two have a talk.
Oh my god, I forgot I was supposed to ask Pip something or Seren something before. I forgot about it. It's fine.
No, go on. What was it?
Back in the room, after the sun thing, I meant to ask if you told Ace anything about what's going on with Sibylle.
Oh yeah, that would.
Awesome, cool. He knows nothing. It's fine. It's fine. It's
I
fine,
didn't think
it's
to
fine.
bring it up. We can.
Good.
I can
No,
talk about it
keep it.
later.
Keep it. That's a later issue.
We already
not a
mentioned
right now
that you
one.
can't have the Sun Piece for reasons that it's a long story.
Fair.
So
Alright.
That's for
he
later.
does know that bit at least.
Anyways, carry on.
It's getting late by now.
I don't know what is going to go on tomorrow.
Mhm.
There's kind of just two things that first things first, if anything's said tomorrow and it's trying to play up the act or anything, I don't mean it.
Yeah. I mean, we gotta say what we gotta say.
Mm-hmm.
All for
I
the
just-
mission.
I can't wait until I don't have to do that anymore for the mission excuse. the other thing being, I talked with Lady Oak again.
And how did that go?
So she knows everything. It went better than expected. She kind of offered, well, I guess we kind of offered to each other friendship more than collector and collectee, but it's nothing yet. And she apparently likes me as Mystaria at the moment more than as
Acorn.
But so you remember those those three Fae siblings that you encountered?
Mm-hmm.
They're hosting a party. Lady Oak was invited, and she kind of apparently needs to save some face because somehow it's become known that she traded a bunch of villages for a name. And she's kind of being laughed at for that.
That does track.
Yeah. So she's kind of she was invited, and she needs a gift to bring to the thing. She doesn't want to part.
Shopping spree for her.
She doesn't want to part with her collection, but it needs to be something special. And she does jazz hands. She suggested a certain necklace that a member of her party is wearing. Not an amulet, a necklace. Or something just as special.
I don't exactly know how that would work.
It would supposedly sever the connection between Yu Liang and Lele. And
Lele would hate us. We, I think, need to maybe figure out if we can possibly, get her more willing to the idea.
there is the fact of we can always look for something elsewhere. We are going to a place where someone keeps a bunch of artifacts and such.
Going to be in a castle
Of a very ancient queen who's very powerful and used to rule the whole country. Yeah. There's a small hiccup. I have 5 days.
Froggy, can we get to the capital in 5 days?
2 days. 2 days there. However long it takes for us to get out is the problem. If I would rather...
I can do anything to help you with that. If we can't, we can... I'm sure even Sibylle will agree that...
Pip, could you move your mic closer?
Yep, sorry. I need to speak up too.
Soft-spoken characters.
I'm sure that even Sibylle would agree that the situation with Yuliang isn't exactly ideal. And that the necklace being out of the picture might be a good thing.
If it comes to it, I will certainly be trying to take the necklace. If I can find something else, I will get something else. But as much as we kind of put it off because it is sort of Lele's way of helping, it is also the main reason that we can't entirely trust her.
Yeah.
And also the main reason that many people don't like working with us.
You are raising really good points that makes me want to just do that. We should maybe put a feeler out with Sibylle. I shouldn't bring it up because we all know that I'm not exactly the most trustworthy.
Well, to be fair,
When it comes
we
to things.
both aren't exactly the most trustworthy, as I am still actively passing along information and secrets to a Fae.
I think that, well, they don't know that.
My point.
I think that Sibylle would be less suspecting if you were to bring up the necklace than if I were to bring up the necklace. And what she thinks.
I certainly intend to bring it up, but I just don't know when.
Yeah.
And I will say that even if we find something else, we're still going to have to deal with the necklace at some point.
Yeah. This would be an easy out, but I would prefer not to have to fight both of them over it.
Absolutely.
Maybe it might be inevitable.
Yeah.
But
I think we can handle Lele. It's Lele and Sibylle that is the
issue.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Another thing, and this is more just out of worriedness, could you, and she will reach up and take the circlet out of her hair.
Mm-hmm.
Could you hold onto this until everything is done? With the queen.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Yeah, that shit would
If-
be confiscated.
If she decides to be petty and destroy it, it will be another thing lost.
Yeah, anything you want, I can hold on to.
Just take care of it. It was Mom's, so
I'll keep it safe.
thank you.
It's late.
Yeah.
You know
We should.
that you have to rest at this point unless you want to be exhausted. Even with the 4 hours, you'll probably just barely get enough at this point.
For a short rest.
Well,
Well,
short rest is an hour, so you'd get some sleep. But
you're getting
Misty's
the sleep.
I'm getting a long rest. It's fucking trance.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, it's time to rest.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, Seren, you'll probably get the time to relax on the way.
Mhm.
The rest of them, it's not gonna be comfortable, let's be honest.
No. No.
Yeah.
As you drift off that night. Alright, let me actually. As you all drift off that night, it's always because of the sun pieces. It happens always whenever you gain a new one. This time it's because of the interaction you had. Some kind of connection.
You should bring your microphone closer, by the way. That's all.
Oh, thank you. It's always because you've made some kind of connection with the sun piece. Because one of you always has. That night, Sibylle, you open your eyes to the river sea. Well, not the river, to the seaside sea. The role that Lele had once played, now played by you. You've just destabilized Casparian's physical form. You've just made the plans to move forward. And that's exactly what you continue to do. The battles go by one by one. One day, as you're looking at a temple built for you, a temple. You've never had temples built for you before. You only had shrines. But they're recognizing you now. And not just the mortals of this realm. Even the gods are stepping out of your way now. After all, you've defeated Casparian! And no challenger that came after has been quite so difficult. You've gotten into the habit of creating. And this is a temple dedicated to you. You like the architecture of it. Perhaps the realm you create will be inspired by it. But as you're observing the beautiful details, Seren stays in the doorway. Seren, you've distanced yourself. You've been distant from Sibylle for a while, ever since they set off to do that fight. It's been months. Don't know how they've become this powerful, but this is your plea. Your plea to prevent anything stupid from happening. Play however you wish. Play into your characters. Play into who you really are. I'll simply tell you whether it's what happened. Sorry, continue.
A temple, huh?
Isn't it cool?
Yeah, it's nice.
They did a really good job. Look at the detailing on the I was gonna say the little pillars, archway.
There's pillars in it.
They
Engravings
put in a
are
lot
really
of
cool.
effort together for it.
It's neat.
Yeah. What are you gonna do next? Do you know?
Keep going.
Keep going to what? What is there left?
What is there to even do? You've already conquered Casparian. There's not much else. They're worshipping you. What more could you possibly want?
I can make more. Maybe.
Why would you? Why would you make more? Why aren't you satisfied with what you have? You have everything you could ever want.
Seren's jealous, isn't she? Of course she is. Because up until now, between the two of you, she was the one worshipped. She's the one who always gets the gifts. Oh, people cast spells just to be in her audience. And everyone eventually speaks with her.
You can share the spotlight for like a little bit.
What? Oh, yes, of course. I'm not upset that they're worshipping you. You just...
It feels like it.
What more could you possibly want when you have everything at your disposal? Why do you feel the need to keep making more?
You don't know. But you do. You do, because there needs to be more. There has to be more. This can't be it. You can always make more.
It doesn't have to just stop here. There's always options. There's plenty of creativity in the world. Plenty in me.
And like
Why
your
not make use of it?
You feel a sharp pain, Sibylle. Stupid spell you cast. The stupid spell you created. It worked. But little pieces of almost flutter off. It happens every now and again. It's fine. You have the power to spare. They flutter off as tiny little fairies. That's at least what you're calling them. Fae.
It's
Something of... something of that name. It's something you created. Something that belongs only to you. And not the other gods at all. That's something that you
Nice
have
to
that
have.
they'll never have.
It's nice to have individuality. I don't have to be someone's shadow.
who are you possibly in the shadow of? They are building temples for you. They're worshipping you. You are the strongest of all of them.
There's temples for Casparian. There's temples for you, Pip. Oh, Pip, for you, Seren. Come on. It's not that big of a deal. And Casparian got defeated.
You already have what none of us can.
True. They've created their own beings. Where most gods are born from their creation, from what they represent. Here you have Seren. Here you have Sibylle. Creating their
Wrong S.
own. Yes, I know. Here you have Sibylle somehow having created their own. It's small, it's a little silly, but they're a creature that's... you don't know where they go. Even these
Isn't the
little
world just
creatures
more
don't pass by you.
interesting like that?
Well, when
Don't you want to see what
everybody-
happens?
it defeats the order of things, and when everybody's special, nobody's special.
But that's not what you said, even. Because that wasn't what it was about. It wasn't about everyone being special. It was about Sibylle alone being special. Being more special than every other god. Being better than each one of you. That's what it always was about. You didn't see it back then. Didn't see it when they first decided to fight the other minor gods. Back then they were just a singular sparkle in the sky. And a being born of that singular little spark. You look up at the sky now. There's other little sparks. You've never noticed them before. And this one shines so bright it illuminates everything. There's no talking them out of it. There's no point. Why are you even staying here?
You're hopeless. It's all pointless.
How jealous. Oh, look at look at Seren. How jealous they must be. It's fine. That's what you want. You want beings like that to admire you. Even if it shows through jealousy. It's just that Seren's so much weaker than you now. They used to be so much more powerful. You used to be so weak. Oh well. Something about that jealousy is starting to ring hollow. I mean, of course, something so weak is so jealous. There's no point continuing now. This is where Seren left. Seren, do you want to leave?
When you realize how foolish you're being, and that this will never satisfy you, you know where to find me. You don't have to be alone in this.
That's exactly
Isn't it better
what they
that way?
said.
What was that, Eddie?
Isn't it better that way?
Why would being alone ever be better? You will never be fulfilled.
Those were the parting
Seren's gone.
words that stuck with you, Sibylle. They stuck with you for hundreds of years. Because at the end of the day, they were right.
But I have too much of an ego to go back and be like, hey, hey, baby, you were right. My bad. Why would I do that? I'm an asshole.
That doesn't change the fact that you, Seren, remained alone. They never did go back for you. Nobody ever did. You're always the person that walked people to their destination, and then they never looked back at you. But that conversation... One day you returned to that temple. It wasn't a temple to Sibylle anymore. Just a ruin. Because at that point, Sibylle was too great even for temples. Worship of them was simply assumed. But you found someone in that temple. You came there because you had somebody to escort. Misty. You'd been in this temple because you were dying. And you heard that once upon a time, the greatest of all the gods was worshipped there. Maybe they'd listen to something from here. Maybe they'd help you avoid your fate. How deeply tragic that it was Seren who encountered you that day instead of the one you were seeking.
Time to go.
Mm.
Come on.
You were afraid. And just to be clear, you don't have to act as what I'm dictating. I'll just acknowledge when something is not what happened. You can stray from the script wherever you want.
I need more time.
Everybody does, don't they?
There's so much more I can do.
But someone else will have to do those things now.
You noticed something, Misty? In the inscriptions on the temple, Seren was lost in them, looking at a person. A hand grazed over it. You saw it. Your way to stall. That's what Revivify is, right? A conversation. Maybe you have the materials. Maybe you can plead your case. But you don't. You don't have the materials. You only have yourself here. Still, you already have your audience, right?
You with them.
Hey, streamuję! Hold on. Oh my gosh, why is my mic going? Hey! I ended stream.
Oh, vacuum.
No!
The oh fuck is crazy.
Oh, fuck.
Wild. That's completely fair, but wild. We
What were you saying?
were just commenting on that. You knew the person worshipped here.
Once upon a time, I'd say that we were close, but we've since drifted apart. Their ambition got the better of them, and they didn't stop.
How long have you been alone?
People come by, people leave.
How long have you...
It's always been this way. People come and they go. Nobody stays.
Does it have to be? No one ever truly has to leave. Isn't that up to you?
You can let them stay a little. That's what Revivify's for, right?
I suppose that I can make an exception for just a little bit.
But it comes with a price. It always comes with a price. And Misty, you don't have the price on you.
What
do you
what
have?
What if I pay in another way?
What do you mean?
What if I come with you? What if I accompany you. You've been alone so long. Why not have a friend, a companion?
It's a long road to traverse.
I'd rather go on that road than any other. Any other presented to me right now. It looks like a beautiful road to go on.
It's melancholic.
Isn't
But-
life? Isn't death?
I suppose so.
Maybe
I
Maybe I
guess I
can
can accept that. For just a little bit.
maybe I can show you a different way to look at it. Maybe that'd be a further payment.
Quite the clever one you are, but I don't know if you'll be able to succeed in that. I suppose we'll be able to see.
And deep
It's-
down, even as you said it, you knew you already fell for it. After all, this was the space where you once bid goodbye to someone you loved. And here stood someone wishing for a second chance. Well, to them it was a second chance, but it was also... They were begging for a chance to be with you. And a part of you hoped that that was the only reason they were asking. You wanted to believe it. In the end, you did.
Yep.
As you reached out to help them get up. As you offered a free blessing. A part of you knew it would never be fulfilled. And that is where I'll end the session.
I thought about something so devastating, and I thought about it way too late.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's
Oh.
a shorter one than usual, but I sure hope you enjoyed.
You'll miss me when
Yeah.
I'm gone. You'll miss me when I'm gone.
With that, we will return next week for the castle heist. But what do you guys think? I wanna know them feelings.
I
Any
know
theories?
exactly. I hate that I fucking predicted it accidentally on a pure Delulu whim.
Oh no, you got it on point.
I
Yeah.
love that the comparison between Misty and Kieran have been going on throughout this entire campaign, and finally we have Misty straight up being Kieran in a dream.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
The closest thing to Morin we're ever gonna get.
Yep. Probably.
Gonna blow up.
Load.
I'm gonna explode.
Thoughts on Solaris?
best
Because let's
friend.
be honest, we all know that Eddie was playing Solaris in this one.
Yeah.
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 The only one I wasn't sure about was whether it was Morin or Yuliang, because I didn't think that Morin and Solaris were close. But if this being is actually the person that predates
It's
it, this could
Morin.
honestly be the person. This could no. I'm saying that Sibylle could be the person that predates Solaris and Yuliang. But that doesn't entirely make sense. But it also makes sense. But it doesn't entirely make sense.
Okay, these
It
flashbacks
depends on what
are
you wanna-
completely out of order.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, absolutely.
Like I will say, the one that you and Lele had came long after this one. I even tracked that with the amount of stars
Yeah, I
in the
figured as
sky.
much. You were just yeah, the stars thing that you were talking about.
I
This
think
text, if you would.
what?
Don't worry about it.
What? Okay. I
I think
I
we
do
had a game
genuinely.
moment together.
I think they did too. I think this might be the being that predates Solaris and Yuliang because that would kind of make sense. And then everything else that we've had depends on one. But I don't know. It's fun. It's great. It's awesome. I love it. It's wonderful. It's
So
beautiful.
fun. It's so great.
I'm totally not losing my fucking marbles.
I just had I processed something and now I'm upset about it.
What's
No!
up? Wait, what's up?
I'll message you.
Okay. I can also end
I
the
don't know
stream.
what
Okay, I'm
exactly
gonna
what
end
it
the
is, but that's
stream.
what I'm thinking.
Goodbye.
But yeah,
Bye,
y'all
chat.
have fun. Bye, chat.